Hello and welcome back to the Pretoria Championships. This is the final game. It's a best of 3 of Top Cut. This is the first game that we're going to be watching here between Gavin Jones and Brian Murdoch. We didn't show you the previous match because it was round 4 and it cut halfway, the match between Nardis and Brian. Brian did win that match, so he goes into the Top Cut undefeated. We start here with a Dynamo on Brian's side and a Carablast on Gavin's side. Gavin gets to go first, which is very nerve-wracking for Brian because he's only got a 30 HP Dynamo there sitting there. Gavin plays Professor Elm's new training method and he fetches his Excalibur. He can't evolve it this turn because it's his first turn, but he can put an energy on their Carablast, and their Carablast has a Fury attack which flips 3 coins, and for each heads, that's 1, he does 10 damage. So if he does all 3 heads, there's a tail, so I breathe deeply, and another head, so I get 20 damage, which is quite relieving because if he got 30 damage, the game's over right there and then because I have no basics to replace the Dynamo with. I now have a Zekrom, which I've put down on the bench. I see a double colorless and a Professor, so there's a double colorless, so it's quick and easy to just retreat Dynamo, push up Zekrom, and I can do 20 damage for the turn, which is quite a nice start. It's not the best start for the Zekrom electric deck. The Zekrom electric deck runs Thunderous, so Thunderous is the best start because you can put 1 lightning energy charge and you threaten for an 80 damage attack for your second turn, which is actually quite nice. So Gavin evolves his Carablast to an Excalibur. He puts another metal energy on, so now he can do his guard press, which does 40 damage and then prevents 20 damage to Excalibur the next turn, which is always nice. You always want to do damage and then protect yourself from that damage straight afterwards. It looks like Gavin doesn't have any basics, so he heals at 20 damage, but he's got no more basics on his bench, so if Excalibur goes, then that's tickets. I don't think he'll go in the next turn because Bolt Strike needs 2, so I put on another Dynamo, and there's another electric on Brian's side on the right. Put another lightning energy onto Zekrom. Zekrom can't really do his Bolt Strike, that's Professor Oak's new theory, which means I shuffle my hand into the deck and I draw 6 cards. Bolt Strike requires 2 lightning energies and a colorless, so Zekrom can't do his Bolt Strike even though he's got 3 energy. The double colorless stops that, and so Gavin will definitely be safe for one turn, but the Outrage does 20 plus 10 for every damage counter on Zekrom. Ooh, and now there's an Everlight on Zekrom, so it'll do 40 damage to him even with his guard press saving 20 of it. Actually would have been better if he did nothing, but he can't because then he wouldn't have got the 20, so 20 or 40 damage. So he gets 40 damage on him. I drop another Dynamo down. The Everlight on Zekrom is actually quite nice. Okay, so Gavin's going for it. He's doing Twin Needle. Flip the coin, and for each heads he does 70 damage, and he only gets 1 heads. I know you couldn't see the coin, it goes off camera, but he only gets 1 heads because if I got 2 then Zekrom would actually be knocked out. Zekrom gets another lightning energy, so this is probably the end of the game because Zekrom can now Bolt Strike. The Everlight will only give him 20 damage as opposed to 40 because it's attack damage, so it reduces down 20, and it will do 120 damage to Excalibur, and his 90 HP will not stand that. I do a copycat, so I copy Gavin's 5 cards in his hand. Gavin kind of knows it's over, so what's the point of cutting the deck? I'm just trying to prep in case there's something that happens, maybe I miscalculated, but obviously 120 damage from a Bolt Strike to a 90 HP Pokemon would knock it out. Knocks it out, I get a prize, and the game's over. Okay, so Brian Murdoch goes into round 2 of this final with 1 game up. Click on game 2 link to go and take a look at the final now. The top cut's quite interesting because the time doesn't stop, so you can see both of us shuffling quite profusely here because we've got 45 minutes, or I'm not so sure if it was 45 or if Jakob gave us 60 minutes to play 3 games. If we don't get those games done in time, then the person who won the first game becomes more important. If any of them were late, or tardy, then that comes into play. The second game, you have to win more than half your prizes for it to actually count. If the second game is finished and they're halfway through the third game, then they go into sudden death. But let's go take a look at what happens in the second game.